After the first couple of days, everything's been pretty straight sailing with her own man?
They wrestle. He's actually very gentle with her. There was a period of 3 months where they wouldn't play with each other. I think they had a discrepancy over a tug-of-war toy.
Sure. And she's been eating and drinking well, and her general health is good?
Her general health is excellent. She eats and drinks well. They said at the veterinary that, or at the Humane Society, she had a stage 3 heart murmur. And I've had it checked by multiple very competent vets, and they could barely find, they said it wasn't even a 1. So I think she got dehydrated at the Humane Society.
Very possible. Very possible. And as far as her mobility, it looks like she sort of balances herself out with and moves around pretty well with that. Does she use that leg for anything?
Yes.
What's her use?
Her use for it is when she is walking in sand or grass. She uses it like walking very slowly. She uses it. Okay. She uses it to swim. Okay. She also uses it to hold cookies with, like a elbow, like sticking a cookie in an elbow. But she does walk on it, bear some weight. I get her to swim occasionally, and she doesn't sink. And I think that's probably good. She seems to have all the muscles in there to get the job done. And the reason that I brought her is because by putting all that extra force on that other leg, it's going to eventually give out before it's time.
So you're worried about that?
That's the reason that I would want it fixed, yes. And she's got very big muscles on all 3 other limbs because, yeah.
Very muscular. I'm very impressed by how much muscle she really has. That's excellent. Good.
We run around at Dog Beach in San Diego, and she's a ball of energy and a happy girl.
Nanny, can you get me a slip, please? Good extension on the shoulder on this right side. That's more testing the joint surface. Let's bring it up here. Supraspinatus test is negative. Good supraspinatus mobility. This is the bicep tendon test, and that's negative. Very good. No focal discomfort or change there.
And like you can see, she's balancing on it right now and using it as if it was just a short foot.
Yep. Full range of motion of her left carpus. She flexes well. She extends well. Good. Her elbow has full neutral flexion. She extends completely and smoothly. That's important. And this is a test called proflexion, where we pronate the foot and then flex the elbow. That puts pressure on the inner surface of the elbow. So she's struggling at all in her elbow joint. This will exacerbate it. That's negative and feels great. Let's feel her neck on this side. Sometimes they'll have some nerve pain associated with these sort of forelimb changes, and particularly balancing. I'll throw them off, and they can have some radial nerve discomfort. The radial nerve, she's got a great big tricep on this side, haven't you, darling, right?
Huge, huh?
Like a little CrossFit dude.
Yeah, it's like a golf ball. It's like a hard golf ball, huh?
Negative on the radial nerve. That's excellent. Okay. Let's have a little look and see what you've got going on here, my friend. Good shoulder. Complete extension. Supraspinatus, negative. Good there. Good. Shoulder is fine. See what the elbow is doing. Full neutral flexion, no pain. Extension is good. Excellent. Tricep musculature is smaller, but seems fine. Radial nerve negative on the left, Annie. And then all sorts of things going on here.
Like no wrist joint.
She has her toes in the wrong direction, but her toes feel pretty normal to me. They look like they sit in a normal position. Good range of motion in all the toes. Alright. And her wrist is at a 90-degree inward angle, and this has a strangeness to it. There's a large promontory of bone underneath here with one little dew claw, with one little claw. So that's a first digit. Alright. Well, the next step is to get some radiographs. My school of thought always was with these thoracic limb deformities, ectodactyly they're often called, is that if they're functional with it, it's worth maintaining. If it's not functional, it's not. Though what I like about her is that her foot's pretty normal. So if we could get her foot to face in the right direction, fuse her wrist and set her, she'd probably be more functional than this, and that might preserve her
her other side.
But she became more functional there because her elbow and her shoulder feel good, and her foot feels good. So if we could just get her lined up this way and locked in position, and it's possible, we just got to see what the bone deformities are in her wrist area.
Okay.
So let's get some rads on her, and then I'll be able to tell you whether that's salvageable or not, and what that would involve.